for the information. And then we analyze, we use the analytic analyze, and we separate the sector into agriculture sector, service sector, industrial sector, financial sector. We found that I was in shock also. Ministry of Agriculture and Cooperative, I am the, we call that the policy thinking. But we found that agriculture sector has digital literacy. Farmers have a digital literacy only 1.5%. You use a lot of budget to create the application for farmer. Oh, you can go to this application, etc. They don't use at all. They don't understand at all what is that application. It's hard for them. I was in shock, 1.5%. Government officer, university, including AIT also, and private sector, create a lot of applications. 200 something applications for farmers. Done. 1.5%. Digital literacy standard and above the standard, only 1.5%. I and my team try to find who is that 1.5%, professor? Who is that 1.5%? And we found that 1.5% is smart farmer and my young smart farmer. We flipping change the policy. We flip change the policy to make these smart and young smart farmer as a pioneer to transfer the knowledge to ordinary farmer, and it's worked. The percentage of adaptation for the technology of Thailand smart farmer increasing surprisingly. No need to use agricultural extension anymore. We use that smart farmer and young smart farmer in the village. Okay, so that is one of my proud lessons. Professor, sorry, I'm talking about this. Maybe your country have this also. Next, please. So, traditional practice, they are really hard to change. My farmer, I love farmer, aging. Sure. How? You are researcher. All of us are researchers in the blood. In our blood, we are researchers. How can change them to use the climate smart agriculture when they are on age? Try to think harder. And risk aversion, of course. I'm old. Less education. I don't want to take risks anymore. One of the paper that we come up with cannot afford to fall. No more. No more. I have to send my kid to school. I cannot. No. Government officer, you have this plan. No. I cannot accept it. I cannot be for. Next, please. And lastly, we come up with a plan for adaptation. This is the key for Thailand. I tell you the secret already for the government. So we will build, the government trying to build the ecosystem for the climate smart agriculture. As I told you before, you want to reduce your weight, but you have Coca-Cola in the refrigerator. You cannot. You have sweet. My partner also, he always have, because he work hard, so he always have the chocolate in the refrigerator. So I built new ecosystem. I take that, I threw that chocolate and putting only water, only vegetable. That's it. If farmer cannot change, it asks to help them to change, to build the ecosystem to change. So you have to put the manpower, capacity building. You have seen that young smart farmer, is the key point. They believe young smart farmer, then they believe in government officer. So use them. Policy. Okay. We have seen one presentation that financial lost a lot, more than 7 billion baht per year if we face the drought. So I and my government try to set up the insurance. Now we have a scheme for farmer insurance. And also many incentives for changing. There are a lot of detail in the plan. And also we provide information in the easiest way to provide finance, soil management, water management, and knowledge. And adaptation, we found that we have, actually there are many adaptation or methodology that we have existing in our country. So we try to extend this adaptation initiative to the farmer. Look easy, but it's not easy. But now, more than 10% adaptation increase, adaptation rate increase in Thailand. And I hope that 100% is not far if we start to use the methodology. We call it change the ecosystem. No more chocolate, no more, no more sweet in your refrigerator. That is how to change the behavior. So, thank you, Professor, to invited me and to share about the Thailand mitigation and adaptation for the climate change. And you can get this presentation in the right? Yeah, it's freely shared. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Enjoying, personally I was enjoying because I worked in Nakhon Ratchasima Korat with heat waves and groundwater scarcity. However, now we want to invite some questions, and I hope our keynote speaker will love to answer the questions.
Yes, please.
One or two very big ones.
If you have no question, I would like to express myself also. When I was in master degree, one of my colleagues, he came from Bangladesh. So the thing that I learned from them is that they said Bangladesh is suffer from flood. Flood in their country is not like flood in Thailand. So he created one variety of rice, and he showed in the screen. That's a long time ago. I was in shock. You know, the farmer sitting on the boat and harvesting rice, very long variety. I was in shock. That's Bangladesh creation. I also looking at him like, oh, you are super excellent. That was also one of the adaptation. Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah, this is a real one from Bangladesh. I found that GHG emission is also source of manure.
Yeah.
So how you're working for efficient utilization of this manure to reduce? Do you have any plan? Yes, reduce, because it is very important for utilization in agriculture through composting, organic fertilizing instead of chemical fertilizer, reduce of chemical fertilization. So it can be a very good potential elements to utilization organic fertilizer. Do you have any plan how you suggest, or what is agriculture ministry is planning for efficient utilization of this manure?
Yeah, thank you very much. Actually, we have a lot of plans. If I said about okay, first it's about the fertilizer changing. You said changing the farm behavior to use the fertilizer. Become with, sorry, I have to say this, become from you all researcher. If, I would say like this, if you researcher raise the really important matter to the government, that this soil, for example, this soil is not suitable for growing rubber or growing rice. No. This comes from researcher, because I'm the researcher also before executive method. So Thailand, we change and work because of we have a lot of international, institution, researcher, and many organizations work together. So they come up with that, building one diagnosis for soil, and I have to publish to the farmer that you have to carry your soil. You have to like take your soil deeply like this and dry it for 2 days, and then you carry the soil, or you don't need to carry. The government official from department, land department, will come to your house and take that soil to diagnose. And within like at first 1 month, it was a long line. But now we start to develop. And then only one week or 2 weeks, they got a result diagnosis for their soil. And then, second one, the most important is about collecting data. Data, research, diagnose, and then data. You have to collect the data. This area, for example, a province, this is characteristic of soil. So come to me, I have to create the policy that the soil is no need for nitrogen. So the Department of Agriculture provides the really suitable fertilizer for the farmer at the end. Diagnose, researcher, data collection. Data is important for researcher. You have to have the accurate data, and then policy and plan, and then implementation. But you need to work together in all organizations to work together. It's work hard, I know, but you have to work together. I think that it's answer your question or not, or you?
As you said a lot. If you emphasize manure management to reduce the emission, like a specific plan.
To reduce the
In your presentation, I found that is manure is also source of GHG emission.
yes.
So, do you have any plan for efficient plan
For
for manure management to reduce
Yes,
GHG emission?
yes,
Is that?
yeah.
And like we see in different country, like agriculture department, you mentioned that FAO, UNDP,
UNDP, yes.
agriculture department is working. This also may be linked with the livestock department.
Yes.
Integration of
Yes.
this.
Yes.
If you have anything.
True. Yes. We work together, yes, for the manual management. You have maybe in Thailand quite different from other countries because the manual the pig cultivation is quite a big it's an industrial. So we start with the industrial first. At first, of course, the international organization have to measure the baseline of the GHG, and then we call carbon footprint, and then we calculate after implementation that measure like a manual. So they come with the changing that manual into biogas, and government. I have to say that at the first year or second year, we have to give the incentive for them also. I cannot say like a budget because but we have to give you have to initiate year, like a transfer from year 1 to 3 years. The government need to have incentive method for the livestock sector also. Also the land sector and also the rice sector is the same. And we work with FAO and UNDP, and also we work with GIZ also. GIZ is the best also.
Thank you very much. Such an engaging discussion and insightful replies. So now is the time of Thanksgiving. Professor Maqbul Murshid Ahmed will be handing over a token of appreciation to Dr. Kanzan Kwanman, Deputy Secretary General. Professor Maqbul Murshid Ahmed is handing over the token of appreciation.
Thank you very much.
So now we will break. We'll break for half an hour. We are supposed to break for half an hour, but we are a little bit late. So let's make it 20 minutes, I think. So we'll have a group photo in front of the lobby, and outside, if you like, we can take a outdoor photo too, all together. Very quickly, right? And then we'll have some snacks and coffee, and we'll be here by 20 minutes. Thank you very much.